So you have a Easycap, and you don't want to buy a new capture card. Well, there are a few things you can do. If you are wanting to record on a next-gen console, you can use the built-in game DVR. But that restricts you to 15 minutes or 5, depending on the next-gen console that you're using. Or you could live stream, but let's say that you don't have a good internet connection. Well, then you can't really live stream. So, your last option is to use the old Easycap, the one that you have lying around in your house from back when you recorded 360 and PS3 games. Well, you can do this. First thing you're going to need to buy is an HDMI to AV converter. And I'm going to show you how to hook up your Easycap to your Xbox One. Alright, so I imagine that your Xbox One looks like this, or your PS4 looks like this. If it doesn't, you might want to get that checked out. So, these only support HDMI out. Now, what you're going to need in order to fix that is a HDMI to AV converter. You can find these on eBay. I don't think they're very expensive. And you're also going to need to buy AV male to male a cord for your output. If you're like me, you have tons of these lying around the house. And another thing, this requires power, but it's USB powered, so you can plug it into your next gen console. It doesn't really matter. Or you can plug it in somewhere else that has power. So, once you have that, just so you know, this is a really long cord. Let me come over here. This is my Easycap. This is an extension, don't worry about this, you don't need to get one unless you don't have enough room. So, you plug in your video, audio, and other audio. Now these right here, these are how I live commentate with the audio. I'm planning on doing this with the Roxio once I get a HDMI to component converter, but for right now this is what's going to work. So basically you have all these, and then you go to your computer and you launch your ULEAD, whatever, doesn't really matter. Now, if you're really picky on the way you play, you don't like the quality on here, first of all, your HD quality from your console is going to be downgraded, and it's going to be a significant downgrade. But basically, if you want to plug into a TV so that way you have no delay for that, you're going to need to buy splitters. Now, I don't have any splitters with me, but I can show you what they should look like. This is not a splitter. Well, I mean, it is a splitter, but it's a radio frequency splitter, I believe. Basically, you're going to buy one of these, but it's going to be for that. So, yeah. Now I'm going to show you some gameplay tests, and they're not going to look very pretty because this console is made for high definition, and we are downgrading it, so it's going to look not the same. Okay, so this is your gameplay, and I was going to have it in a 16:9 ratio, but for some reason it didn't set to that. I apologize. But I will tell you that basically the Easycap is made for converting VHS tapes to digital files, and you do that by recording them. And that is what the Easycap was. It's what it was designed for. That's why this looks not very good. It looked better when you were recording on the old gen systems because those were AV. They started out with AV. Anyway, guys, just enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I'm sorry for the bad quality, but that's what you gotta stick with, I guess, if you are in this dilemma. I'll see you guys later.
What's up?
Well, when two... Yep, it's your typical city layout. Rich people in a gated community surrounded by extreme poverty. House gave the area around the strip to the locals, but he has no interest in it, so he ignores it entirely. It just needs new management. I'd love to see the Brotherhood do it, but since the Codex doesn't say clean up Freeside, no one listens to me. Bunch of sticklers.
See you around.